You ever wish that today happened on a different day, like Christmas or your birthday?
Bruh, that's the face of a man who thinks he's about to die.
It's time to skip the in. Today we're going to be reviewing the new Valentine's movie, The Map of Tiny Perfect Things. The Map of the Tiny Perfect Things is this sci-fi-ish, romantic comedy-ish, Groundhog Day looking as that stars these two characters, Mark and Margaret. Wow, couldn't get a different name for M's. Either who, played by Kyle Allen and Catherine Newton. Journey of living through a day, again and again and again. Bro, but can I say right off the bat, when I started watching this movie, I was really like, damn, how sad must it be to have your life repeated so much in a boring sequence that you know everything that's about to happen. And then I was like, oh wait, that's the point of story of all is Mark, where he's stuck in a Groundhog Day loop, and he's just living life every day. And one day, after he's trying to go for this girl, something happens and the day changes. And he's like, wait, what? Excuse me? Because it happens the same every single day. But he realizes and he finds someone else is stuck in the same loop as him, and that's why the day could change. So, and this girl named Margaret is stuck in the same loop as him. Except that when she leaves every day at 6 p.m. to go meet up with her boy, Jared. Oops. But either way, I think this film is really, like, cutesy. And I think it's a really good Valentine's Day film to watch, you know. Because it is Valentine's Day. But I think, okay, so, to begin with, right off the bat, the characters. There are really two characters that matter. There are only really two main characters in this whole film. The rest are, like, minor. And I think they're done pretty well. Sometimes it's just, I feel like it's so cheesy sometimes. But then it's great because then they put in something like so unexpected you end up laughing, and it's so funny. And then when they actually have good scenes, they always ruin it, because that's the goal of romantic comedies. When you have a good scene that's actually not cheesy, put something cheesy to ruin it. I was like, oh, so heartfelt in one scene, and then they moved a so cheesy ass thing at the end, and I'm like, why? It was so good, and you had to ruin it. But I think the characters are not too stale to garner much hate. Actually, I think they're quite enjoyable. Not the best. I do like the guys more than the girls. However, she does surprise me sometimes. She does surprise me with some of her good scenes. Now, the problem is this is another Groundhog Day film. You know, there's like 100,000 other. And it does fall into that repetitive loop of, oh, we're just gonna take the same things, the same patterns that they had in all the others, like, oh, you know, Happy Death Day, oh, like Before I Fall, oh, like Groundhog Day. It feels similar. However, it has this a little spin on it, and you know, I really appreciate that. At first, I was kind of thinking to give up this movie because it kind of starts out a little bit slow. And, that's not good. I mean, it's fine for how it ends up, but it definitely can be like, oh, this is boring, let's switch something else. But, like, in the first, like, 20 minutes, if you don't really get hooked. But I definitely think that it was much better as it went along, which is definitely something. It's one of those watch till the end movies, right? For how this film was shot, you know, I think it was pretty decent, like, especially in the space scene. In the space scene, it definitely has the good camera angles and such. Nothing too adventurous, which is playing safe, which is okay. It doesn't push any boundaries or anything. If you're looking for a boundary-pushing movie, this is not your movie. This movie is like one of those you just want to sit down with a date and, you know, just enjoy something cutesy that is not a waste of time. Sounds bad. Okay, watch it. It's good. Enough. Like, I think it's worth a watch. Like, I would give it a light 7. A light 7. Because it just resembles other movies too much, like Been There, Done That. And it has its own twist, and it's like really, it has some wholesome moments and life lessons. Also, they're obsessed with climate change, which I think is very random. I understand, but like, I understand the first time, the second time, when you say 5 times in the movie, no. It's not like I'm gonna go, if I'm watching with like a girlfriend or whatever, and be like, oh, hold on, after this, let's go plant a tree outside at like 11 p.m. at night. No. So, they need to chill. But, either way, it's been Seth, and you know what to do.